Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a couple of really interesting bodybuilding updates. The first thing we got is Breon Ansley winning his 212 debut. That is correct. Breon Ansley ends up winning his 212, well, not really debut, because 10 years ago, before classic physique was a thing, Breon Ansley competed as a bodybuilder in the 212 class, and now he's back in the 212, so let's say he wins his return to the 212. At the tail end of his career, he decides to switch a division, which is reasonable considering his placements in classic physique started to really suffer, to go down, and now he's back in the 212 because his physique started to melt a little bit here and there. He's almost 50 basically. Classic physique is really a young man's division, and in the 212 he doesn't have to be super fresh. He can be a little bit rugged. With enough size and good condition, he can still do really well. Now, did I expect him to win this show? Absolutely not, because the first thing I saw, of course, other than the physique updates he was posting, was this video in which he was posing and showing us his physique on stage. I thought he looks the same, exact same size the way he was in classic, only a little bit fatter. And that's it. Not in shape. His legs did appear to be fuller, at least the left one. The right leg is completely atrophied. The left one looks bigger and fuller, but still, his legs are still very flat. You know, they definitely got a lot smaller over the years. His upper body was a bit fuller, I would say, but he wasn't conditioned in the glutes from the back, so I thought he probably won't do really well. So I was really surprised to see that he won. However, at this show in Korea, I don't know any of these guys. Maybe you guys do, but I doubt that, to be honest. That many of you know these guys, so it wasn't exactly a stacked lineup. And if you look at the call-outs, we got a couple of shots right here. So the front double, I mean, I guess you could give it to Breon because he does have a nice pop in his biceps and he's conditioned, and, you know, he's the same size as the guy that is second here, structure-wise, but the other guy is a little bit more round, so front double was very close because of better conditioning. I would give it to Breon. From the back, the other guy looks fuller, rounder. As you can see, Breon is a bit more conditioned, and I guess that's why, because of the details and the condition, he wins the back double as well. In the side chest, Breon cannot touch this guy. His name is, his IG name is IBB Pro Dr. Mazoon. I don't know what his name is, his real name, but that's what it says on his Instagram. So this guy looks crazy in the side chest, really full, really round, like a proper bodybuilder, like a proper 212 bodybuilder. I would say everybody in this lineup beats Breon. And as Dorian Yates used to say, only from the side you can see how big someone is. You can create an illusion from the front and from the back that you are big. You can create an illusion of size from the front or from the back if you have good condition, if you open up, if you pose well. But when you turn to the side, you're going to show how thick you actually are. And Breon is not very thick, not at all. He's actually very thin compared to these guys. The best shape here for sure, the best condition, but size-wise, these guys kind of smoked him, to be honest. But again, because of the polish, because of the condition, and I'm sure his popularity played a part in all this, he ended up winning. Now, in some of these shots that we have right here, you can see that I would say he did look maybe a little bit fuller again, but did he progress a lot since his classic physique days? No. Is he going to be able to progress at this point of his career, at his age? No. But can he win these smaller, weaker shows? Apparently so. Apparently he can. I'm not sure if they gave him this win because of his popularity. They want to see him on the Mr. Olympia stage. It's gonna help the business of Mr. Olympia, the business of bodybuilding for sure. But based on these photos, yeah, I can see him winning. It was close, let's put it that way. Nobody was really in shape in this at this show other than Breon, so he won based on conditioning. If the guy that was second was a little bit sharper and harder, he probably would have won this show. So it's not exactly a clear win, but I don't really see an issue with Breon winning. So yeah, he won. He's going to the Mr. Olympia. What will he do at the Mr. Olympia? I don't see him placing better than top. I don't see him cracking the top 10. I don't even know who is in the top 10 of the 212 Mr. Olympia, but I don't see him beating 10 or 9 other guys who are qualified for the Mr. Olympia. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see him on the Mr. Olympia stage. Maybe he'll make some more progress in the next 5 weeks, but probably not that much. So, yeah, I mean, still winning a pro show, a 212 pro show at the age of, 47, 48, that's still commendable. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Tell me what you think down below in the comments. All right, now we're also hours away from the Austria show, Austrian Oak Pro show, and we got a couple of interesting bodybuilding updates. The first one is from Regan Grimes. It's just a back lat spread pose based on which we can come up with a couple of conclusions, but really not that many. The thing with Regan is, to be honest, he shines on stage. I was never really impressed by this guy based on his IG updates. Like, some people say he's an IG bodybuilder. I don't think so. I mean, he's a big influencer. He's a big name. People love him. People love his physique, but in his in his physique updates on IG, to me, he looks always inferior to what he looks like on stage. Because when he's compared to the other people, when he shows how big, how wide, how complete he is, that's when you see how good he is. The same thing goes with his conditioning. He never really looks shredded in his physique updates, but last time we saw him on stage, especially at Texas, he was shredded. So based on this physique update, he looks full. He looks really full. And that's the thing that was an issue at Atlanta. However, they fixed it for Texas. Could he been fuller? Maybe. But I'm not sure if that would help with his hardness. That's what he lacked compared to Patrick Moore. But I think that's just like a muscle maturity thing. Regan doesn't have that rock hard muscle. I thought he was spot on at Texas, and I don't know if he can look any better than that at this show. But it seems like he's coming in full, and I think it's going to be a very similar look to what he brought to Texas once again. What he brought to Texas was very, very competitive. Again, I had him winning that show, and if he repeats the same look to this show, he's probably going to win. It's very likely that he'll win the Austria. We'll see actually in a couple of hours, but it's going to be difficult to win that show because first, he has to go through Damien Kuffle, as you guys know, who also posted a proper physique update yesterday. And guys, take a look. This is actually looking pretty freaking crazy. And, this guy is actually bigger than Regan. Regan is a tall guy, but take a look at this video.
So who's winning Sunday?
I hope so, you. Really, because I have a ticket for Olympia. Really, man.
That's really kind of you.
Yeah, really.
But you look amazing, man. Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's going to be a battle. We're going to put a show on Sunday.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So as you can see right here, Damien is kind of dwarfing Regan, right? Like, he's definitely a lot bigger than Regan. And it seems like he's a humble giant. He basically says he wants Regan to win this show because he's already qualified. And I was analyzing this video. I watched it a couple of times trying to figure out whether he actually meant what he said. And it seems like it was genuine, but I don't know, man. I mean, doing a bodybuilding show, even though he's qualified, even though he's just testing the waters because he has a new coach, wants to try a new peak week approach, I'm sure he still wants to win, even though he likes Regan or cares about Regan getting to the Mr. Olympia stage. So I don't know how honest that was, but it was still very nice to hear somebody being humble like that. However, it seems like it's going to be tough for Regan to beat this guy. I mean, I don't know. What is he going to look like on stage? I mean, Regan is a proven pro, but Damien also won a pro show last year. And in my opinion, he is a legit freak. And based on this look right here, over 300 pounds, he does look amazing, man. And he's in shape, right? He's shredded. He's shredded, and he's also very, very aesthetic. He's not one of those massive freak guys who have like wide waist or a bubble gut. No, this guy is actually very aesthetic. He's a former classic competitor, as crazy as that sounds. I mean, he definitely entered a freak category, but he still maintained an aesthetic look, a small waist, deep details, good conditioning overall, almost no weak body parts. So we'll see. I mean, I'm pretty sure they want to see Regan on the Mr. Olympia stage, and if it's close enough, they'll probably give it to Regan. But this is looking really impressive, and I don't know what to expect. Who is going to win this show? What do you guys think? Tell me down below. And then also, of course, we got Joan Pradells, who missed the flight yesterday, wasn't at the meet and greet, and he caught another flight, so he's coming, he's competing, but he has another problem now. He has a bellyache. Apparently, he has some stomach issue, which I think is probably a good thing because in this physique update, he actually looks sharper than the last time we saw him. In that last update he posted, he looked embarrassingly fat and watery, and I thought, this is not gonna look good on stage, but maybe they took that video when he was water loading. I don't know what his peak week approach is, but maybe he was water loading and sodium loading, and he wasn't used to that much water and sodium, so he probably got super watery. And now that he's dehydrated slightly, he actually looks in much better shape. Is this good conditioning though? No. If you're comparing this to Damien or Regan, this is not great conditioning, but you know, he's never really in shape. He might be in the best conditioning of his life at this show. Again, like I said, it's maybe even a good thing that he got this problem with the stomach because he won't be carving up too much and he might actually show up shredded, like really dry. Maybe a bit flat, but he has a lot of 3D, a lot of pop, so he doesn't need to be super full. He needs to be sharp. And with his bubbly, round look, it's going to be good. It's going to be competitive. I mean, how competitive can he win? I doubt that, guys, to be honest. I doubt that. Maybe top 3 best case scenario. I mean, beating Jewett at this show is going to be a challenge for sure as well because Jewett also looks good, right? Like he's also in good shape. I think he's fuller than at Texas. He was really flat at Texas toward the chest. And now I think he's in really good condition, sharp, shredded, with fuller pecs as well overall, with better fullness, and he has more carving up to do as well, so he's going to look better as well. So it's a stacked show. It's a very interesting show. In 3 or 4, like 5 hours, we'll get to see the pre-judging, guys, so stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. And that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you soon, guys. All the best, and bye-bye.